All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great episode on your favorite political talk show, The Truth with Ben Jokes. Now, it is 5 days to Ramadan, the fasting period of Muslims, and Nigerian Muslims are worried because normally Muslims do a lot of cooking during the Ramadan periods. They cook more than usual, and because of the economy, because of the inflation, Muslims are worried. How are we going to cope with the price of food items? And Tinubu's vice, Kashim Shettima, was in Lagos addressing a group of Muslims some hours ago. And you know how it is whenever Shettima comes out to speak. He always says things that are unbelievable. This was the same man who said that Oshibanjo cannot be president, that he's a nice man. He should be selling popcorn and ice cream. This was the same man who said he's going to retire Atiku and give him goats to be rearing in the village. The same man who called the full name of the best student in his class during his MSc, and he said the guy is now wasting away, languishing as the MD of a bank, and he's here as vice president. And everybody was shocked that how can this man utter such words? And on this occasion, he went to Lagos to address a group of Muslims, and he said unbelievable things to them. Before I show you what he said and how Nigerians reacted, let me quickly show you this update. After the looting of the Nema warehouse, hungry Nigerians attacked the warehouse and brought out food so that they can eat, because they don't know why government is hoarding these food items. The FCT Minister of State has now come out to blast the people. She said this is more than hunger, that those people are criminals and they must be punished. But seeing that update, Nigerians came down heavily on her. Look at how the papers reported it. Looting of Abuja warehouse, a criminal act, says FCT Minister. The Minister of State, Federal Capital Territory, Maria Mahmood, has described the looting of a warehouse in the area as criminal act. Some suspected hoodlums had on Sunday looted the warehouse in Gwagwatasha area of FCT, carting away food items. During an inspection tour of the facility on Monday, Maria bemoaned the level of damage to the facility, expressing disappointment over the incident. I was at Gwagwatasha warehouse to ascertain the level of damage penultimate Sunday by hoodlums. This act is beyond hunger. It is a criminal act. What I saw was an unfortunate incident, a situation whereby hoodlums carted away all the grains and other foodstuff, including the roofs and fence, she wrote on her X handle after the visit. I am disappointed over the attitude of the youths within the area, and those found culpable will be brought to book. Also, the administration would establish a police post in all government warehouses across the territory going forward. Sunday's looting comes amidst the harsh economic conditions in the country. The cost of living has risen to new levels since the removal of fuel subsidy in Nigeria and the floating of the naira. Protests have also rocked several cities, while looting of food trucks was reported in some places as citizens called on the federal government to address the issue. Now, some of these politicians don't know what is happening. They don't know the extent of hunger, or they just want to be plain evil. You hoard foodstuffs, the people don't know why you are hoarding the foodstuffs. They help themselves, you call them criminals. The same people who loot the National Treasury have the effrontery to call Nigerians criminals for helping themselves with food that government hoarded in a warehouse. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. This tweet by Easy E says, politicians looting the country fund, is it not a criminal offense? Oh. And the rich here says, why store grains until they begin to decay? Don't you know how long it should take to keep them before the end of their lifespan? The masses that invaded the warehouse are even at risk of food poisoning due to the negligence of government. Look at it. They don't even think about all that. And Kalu here says, they still have not understood what is going on. By the time it is ripe, you might use your leg and run away. The people are hungry and frustrated. That is just it. And this tweet by James Agada says, you should try and sell those gold jewelry you are adorned with before talking to hungry people. That is it. You loot, you steal government money and adorn yourself with jewelries, and you are calling ordinary Nigerians trying to survive criminals. And this tweet here says, they grabbed bags of rice and bags of corn and ran with it, and you are calling them criminals. You and your boss grabbed Nigerian economy, the future of the youth of this country, and ran with it. Madam Minister, what do we call you and your boss? That is the big question. And that is it, madam. You have no right to call anybody a criminal because you are filthy yourself. Now, let us look at what Kashim Shettima said to that group in Lagos. He said he is aware that because of the economic reforms of this regime, that Ramadan is going to bring fresh challenges. He said he knows that they are going to suffer during Ramadan, but there is nothing the administration can do about it. Wow. Look at how the papers reported it. We know the Ramadan will come with severe challenges for most Nigerians, Shettima. Kashim Shettima has said the Nigerian government is aware that the forthcoming Ramadan fast will come with severe challenges for most Nigerians due to the economic reforms introduced by the administration of Bola Tinubu. Shettima, during a pre-Ramadan lecture organized by the University of Lagos Muslim alumni in Lagos State, said the economic policies and choices adopted come with challenges and difficulties which will be more telling on the poor. The event was themed Economic Reforms for Nigeria, Challenges and Prospects for the Future. Shettima, who was represented by his special advisor on political matters, Hakeem Baba Ahmed, appealed to Nigerians to protest the current economic challenges in the country in a responsible and mature manner. He said the leadership of Tinubu recognizes that this Ramadan will come with severe challenges for most Nigerians. The road to where we are today was long and full of missed opportunities and tragic failures to build on our great potential. The consequences of our past are the stark realities we face today, such as rising cost of living and pessimism over our prospect to turn around our economy in the direction of growth and inclusive development. Yet, my brothers and sisters, we do not have the choice of continuing in the direction that brought us where we are today. We have to fix this economy, and failure to do this is not an option. All the options we have are difficult and challenging, and they are without a doubt more telling on the poor. If there are easier and reliable alternatives to the policy choices we have adopted, we would have adopted them. You heard that? The government is aware that there will be more severe challenges during the Ramadan. But he said if they want to protest, they should protest in a responsible and mature way. What a mockery. What a shameful thing to say to your people as a so-called leader. So when they express their pain in protest, it is a charade to you. It is a joke to you. It is just formality to you. You have no plan to respond to all their grievances. That is what this man is saying. And that is why Nigerians need to really switch it up. Let these people know that power belongs to the people. And now he's saying there's nothing they can do about the hardship. There's nothing they can do about the reforms. Why won't he say so when he's swimming in stupendous wealth? When 15 billion naira has been allocated in the 2024 budget to build a luxury mansion for him, why won't he say so? If he was on the minimum wage, receiving 150,000 naira monthly, and a bag of rice was 80,000 naira, he wouldn't be uttering statements like this. How about opening the border to fall the prices of food items? Buhari closed the borders for 8 years. Can you tell me one thing Nigeria gained from it? So why is the border still closed? If it is not to punish the people. Of course, they know that the surest way to make sure that prices remain high is to have the borders closed. And that is why any APC government will support the border closure, so that the people can remain perpetually poor and hungry. And look at how Nigerians reacted. Look at some of the tweet reactions. And this tweet by Oshodi says, Shetty telling Muslims to brace up, laugh out loud. Yes, he's telling them to brace up for more hunger. And this tweet here says, sounds like a viewer's discretion before a gory video pops up. That is it. He's telling them what to expect during the Ramadan, that they are going to face more severe challenges, and there's nothing he can do. And this tweet by Avocado says, so what do you intend to do to help them overcome the challenges without much stress? He said there's nothing he can do. You know they hear. And this tweet by Nugaro says, they know about your challenges even before they happen, because they are the ones behind your challenges. All of your challenges. Oh! And this tweet here says, Nigerians, you have not seen something yet. You will hear war this Ramadan, says Shettima. And this tweet by Kola Williams says, every day, these leaders keep talking about challenges. Can they start talking about solutions they know already? Where are the solutions? Non-existent. And this tweet by Israel says, these people, do they think at all? They are not even giving Nigerians any hope. Chai, what a mess. I keep saying it. There is no hope with the APC. There is no light at the end of this APC tunnel. Look at how it has been from the beginning. All through the 8 years of Buhari, inflation kept rising till he left office. And that is exactly what we are seeing now. Tinubu said he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped, and the man is doing just that. Nigerians will never know the freedom that they so desire, the happiness that they so seek, until the APC is kicked out. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una na I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go away.